We all have that morning routine we absolutely swear by. A cup of coffee, maybe a quick workout, our daily vitamins. But what if I told you that some of those healthy habits are actually getting in the way of the medications you count on? Yeah, today we're going to dig into the hidden ways your morning ritual might be working against you, all based on advice from pharmacists. So let me ask you this. Are you sure you're getting everything you can out of your medication? I mean, it seems simple enough, right? You follow the doctor's orders, you take your pills on time, but is your body actually getting the full benefit? Well, you might be surprised to find out the answer isn't always yes. That's right, the problem could be hiding in plain sight, wrapped up in the things you do every single morning without even thinking about it. So let's uncover these little medication saboteurs, starting with a fan favorite. Oh, coffee. For so many of us, it's just non-negotiable. But that first glorious cup of coffee or tea could be the very first hurdle your medication has to deal with each and every day. So here's the deal. It's the caffeine. It can really mess with how your stomach absorbs your medication, basically putting up a roadblock. But the solution isn't to give up your beloved morning brew, not at all. It's just about timing. All you have to do is give your medication a 1 to 2 hour head start. And boom, problem solved. And look, this is not a small thing. We're talking about some of the most common prescriptions out there. That simple cup of joe can mess with everything from your thyroid medication and antidepressants to crucial drugs for diabetes. So that little timing trick, it really, really matters. Okay, next up, supplements. You take them to boost your health, right? Of course you do. But here's the twist. Taking them at the exact same time as your prescriptions can create a serious traffic jam inside your system. So what's actually going on is that supplements can change the entire journey a drug takes through your body. They might block it from getting absorbed in the first place, change how it's broken down, or even kick it out of your system too fast. The best practice? Just like with coffee, give them some space. Take them at different times, and always double check with your doctor or pharmacist about possible interactions. And if you want to know just how big a deal this can be, look at this number, 25%. An animal study found that the herbal supplement goldenseal can slash the absorption of metformin, a really common diabetes drug, by a whopping 25%. That's a huge drop in how well it can work. And listen, we're not just talking about some obscure herbs here. Everyday minerals like iron and calcium can literally latch on to certain antibiotics, making them way less effective. Even something as healthy as a green tea supplement can get in the way of vital heart medications. It's wild. All right, let's move on to the first meal of the day. So you've spaced out your coffee, you've scheduled your supplements, but what you actually eat for breakfast can also throw a wrench in the works. Just think about a typical breakfast for a second. A big, high-fat meal can slow everything down, while calcium-rich foods, yep, like that glass of milk with your cereal, can actively block some drugs. Now, if taking meds on a totally empty stomach is a no-go for you, something simple like a plain cracker is often a much safer bet. The golden rule is just to know what your specific medication needs. Because, and this is super important, there's a flip side. Some medications have to be taken with food. Think about things like ibuprofen or aspirin, which can be really harsh on your stomach lining. So the rule isn't no food. The rule is know your medication. A glass of milk with your thyroid pill? That's a problem. An empty stomach with your ibuprofen? That could be a problem too. And finally, let's look at something you would probably never expect. Your morning workout. Getting your body moving is fantastic, but going too hard too soon after you take your pills, well, that might have an unintended consequence. Here's why it happens. A really intense workout diverts blood flow away from your gut and sends it to your muscles. This can actually slow down how quickly your medication gets absorbed into your system. The easy fix? Just opt for something more moderate, like a brisk walk or maybe some water aerobics. You stay healthy without messing with your meds. This is especially critical if you're taking medications for a heart condition or for blood pressure. For you, the timing and the intensity of your exercise isn't just a suggestion, it's a really key part of your treatment plan. So seriously, this is one of those things where you absolutely have to have a conversation with your doctor. Okay, so we've covered a lot of the problems, but the good news is that the solutions are all pretty simple. Let's just put it all together into a clear, easy action plan so you can make sure you're getting the full punch from your medication. It really just boils down to these 4 simple tweaks. 1. Put some space between your meds and your coffee. 2. Give your supplements their own special time slot, away from your prescriptions. 3. Be smart about breakfast. Know if your meds need food or not. And 4.
keep that morning workout nice and moderate. See? Simple changes that can make a huge, huge difference.
And honestly, this right here is the most important takeaway of all. This is all great information. It tells you the what and the why. But at the end of the day, your doctor or your pharmacist is the only one who can give you truly personalized advice for your health and your prescriptions. Please talk to them. So as you go about your day, just think about this. Based on everything you just heard, what's one small, easy change you can make to your morning routine, starting tomorrow, to help your medication do its job just a little bit better?